Fitness Counts, A Body Guide to Parkinson's Disease by the Parkinsons Foundation. Narrated by Marisha Tapera, Justin Sewall, and Rashida Marshall. Introduction. For people with Parkinson's disease, or PD, exercise is key to a healthy and active life. Research has shown that exercise can improve mobility, strength, and balance. It may also improve non-motor symptoms such as depression, anxiety, fatigue, as well as thinking, cognition. In fact, most movement disorder neurologists say that exercise is as important as your Parkinson's medications. Though exercise is not a cure, it may help slow the progression of symptoms. Who is this audiobook for? Exercise is increasingly accepted by clinicians, exercise professionals, and people with PD as an effective treatment for Parkinson's disease. Early and regular exercise is associated with slower declines in motor symptoms and improved quality of life. This audiobook provides general exercise information and suggestions for people living with PD. It can be used to help increase your fitness level and aid in your ability to do everyday activities. In addition, this audiobook includes resources and information for exercise professionals, physical therapists, and occupational therapists about treatment options for people with PD. Be creative with your fitness. Exercise indoors and out. Change your routine frequently. Dance. Use music. Try a new exercise. Exercise with a partner, child, friend, or animal. Join an exercise program or group. Above all, challenge yourself and have fun. Parkinson's Foundation Resources. A comprehensive Parkinson's disease glossary can be found at parkinson.org/glossary. You can find the appendix for this audiobook and more helpful tips for managing Parkinson's in the books, fact sheets, videos, and podcasts in our PD library at parkinson.org/library. In particular, learn more about exercise through Substantial Matters, Life and Science of Parkinson's podcast episodes at parkinson.org/podcast.
Chapter 1. About Parkinson's disease. To understand the role fitness plays in treating Parkinson's disease, or PD, we first need to understand the symptoms of the disease. Parkinson's is a progressive neurodegenerative disorder that affects 1 million people in the U.S. and 10 million people worldwide. It is called a movement disorder because of the motor features it can cause: tremors, slow movements, stiffness, and muscle cramping. Symptoms are diverse and usually develop slowly over time. Parkinson's not only disrupts brain networks that control movement, but also those linked to mood, behavior, and cognition, or thinking. Parkinson's disease is not diagnosed with a test or a scan. Instead, it is diagnosed by a neurologist who asks you questions about your health and medical history and observes your movement. Your doctor may want you to have some tests or imaging. Some, like a magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI, can help rule out other conditions, while others, like a DAT scan, may help confirm a Parkinson's diagnosis if there is uncertainty. From a biological perspective, Parkinson's results in low levels of the brain chemical dopamine, and this leads to the loss of effective communication between the higher brain structures on the surface of the brain, called the cortex, and the deep part of the brain that manages more basic functions, called the basal ganglia. The higher brain structures are where you think, and the deep structures are where those thoughts are translated into actions, particularly movement. Researchers continue to study how cells and brain networks are affected in Parkinson's to improve our understanding of the disease and potential for treatments. The dopamine system is not the only one affected by Parkinson's. The disease process also disrupts other brain networks, including those linked to mood, behavior, and cognition, thinking. Although there is currently no way to correct the brain changes that cause Parkinson's, we know that exercise can help fight the disease and that staying healthy can help reduce setbacks that make living with PD more challenging. In addition to regular medication adjustments,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?